Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to talk about how to stop rose leaf drop, and we're going to cover effective solutions specifically for the Damascus rose uh, type of roses. So I'm taking you inside our old Australian phone back in 2016. I found this lovely footage and I felt like it was really nice just to put it in there while we talk about solving this problem and how to stop this issue to do with the roses and the leaves starting to drop. So I am also going to answer one of the heartfelt questions that I've gotten here on the channel, and the question says, I've tried everything but my rose bush keeps losing its leaves. The branches turn black and dry, starting from the top and working their way down the roots. What is the solution? And honestly, thank you so much for that question. I felt that really deeply because I've been there too, watching my favorite plant wither despite caring for it. Is really frustrating and it's very painful as well. But today we're not just going to go through and talking about the problem, we're going to try to solve it, and I'll share my exact steps that saved my own rose bush after months of failed attempts. So let's dive in, starting with the reason as to why this happens, because we've got to understand what is the problem, what is the reason behind it, what is the root issue, and then we'll be able to solve it hopefully. So let's talk about the root cause, which is soil and drainage. And this is a top reason why this happens. And it's actually one of the biggest hidden causes of leaf drop and blackened stem in roses, which is poor soil drainage. Specifically when it comes to the Damascus roses, or what we call Ward Damashqi, they hate soggy feet. So when water collects around their roots, it blocks oxygen, it weakens the plant, it triggers leaf loss and tip dieback. So what are the quick fixes? I've got 3 quick fixes for you. Number 1, use well draining potting mix. Number 2, elevate pots or improve ground drainage. And lastly, number 3, I want you to go ahead and water only when the top 2 to 3 centimeter of soil feels dry. So I once lost an entire rose just because I thought I was being helpful. By watering it daily, it was actually drowning in silence. So let's talk about some watering mistakes. So more water doesn't mean more love, unfortunately. Overwatering is one of the top killers of homegrown roses. And roses, whatever their kind is, they're very sensitive to watering. So you want moist, not soaked soil, and let your plant breathe. And the healthy rule of thumb that I go for is water once or twice a week, depending on the climate, depending on the sunlight, and avoid watering at night, or always water in the morning. As soon as I wake up, when I'm taking food to the chickens in the backyard, I just keep the water weekly, and then I start to water around the front yard, the backyard, and in between as well. So let's talk about another reason for this happening, and it is lack of light. Specifically, Damascus rose are sun lovers. So without 6 hours at least of direct sunlight, they grow very weak, they grow leggy, and they start shedding leaves like autumn trees. So if your plant is indoors or it is in a shaded corner of your garden, it's now time to move it to where it can soak up more rays. So brighter light will always lead to stronger stems, more blooms, and healthy growth. Now let's talk about another reason for this is happening. The is quite common as well, more than you think. It is disease and pests, because black stems and leaf loss often signal more than stress. They scream, I am sick, help me. So I want you to look out for fungal spots, white powder mildew, as well as small insects. And by small, I'm talking about aphids and spider mites. So a natural remedy that I swear by is trying to spray with neem oil as well as insecticidal soap once a week together in a spray bottle to spray on the stems, spray on the leaves, and it works wonders for me after my roses were under a pest attack, and it was pretty nasty as well because there was insects everywhere. And another reason is nutrient deficiency. So your roses need more than water. It actually needs food. So a lack of nutrients, what it does is it weakens the rose immunity, it reduces flowering, and it causes the leaves to fall. And my best tip for you is to follow a seasonal fertilization schedule. And I made a full video of that, breaking down my exact rose feeding routine. Check the link in the description box below this video. And use organic rose fertilizer every 4 to 6 weeks to active growth. So when can you call an expert? So if you've done all of the things that we talked about in this video and your rose is still struggling, do not feel discouraged. If you would like to save it, if it's a large scale, that you've worked really hard for and you don't want to lose it, then reach out to a local gardening expert or a horticulturist. Alternatively, you can always feel free to email me in the email linked in the description box below this video, along with a picture, a detailed description, and I will try my best to help you as much as I can. Sometimes the problem is deeper and a trained eye can really spot what you cannot. So I hope today's video helped you and helped your roses thrive in any way when you learned new information here and there, because gardening is not just about plants, it's about hope, healing, and nurturing life, and it's all a journey of trial and error. So if you faced this issue before, share your story in the comments below. What helped you at the time? Were you able to save your rose? And let's help each other grow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if this has helped you. I'm here daily with real solutions for the real gardeners as I learn them along the way. Take care and have a great day. All the best. Bye-bye.